Hey guys, it's Cinnamon Beauty back again with another video. So this was Spartan Weekend. So yesterday I competed in the Spartan Seattle North challenge. So I did a Spartan Super this year. Last year I did the sprint, which is a 5K with 20 obstacles. The super is a 10K with 25 obstacles. Did I get through every single obstacle? No, I did not. But I was able to tackle some of the obstacles that gave me a hard time last year. Like there was a large A-frame. If you ever go to any of the Spartan races, it's usually like at least here, it's the last obstacle. Like it's one of the few last obstacles. It's like a huge net that goes maybe like 30 feet in the air and down. And like I got like halfway up one side and I just froze and I couldn't do it. But like this time, like a dude helped me, like kind of coached me, was with me, as I got up and helped me, and helped me as I got down. Oh my goodness, that was just like, oh, there was another obstacle where you have to pull yourself up by a rope. And I almost got to the top and then I felt like I was about to slip, like, oh no. And this lady was right behind me. She's like, no, climb on my shoulder, put your foot on my shoulder and help yourself up. And it just kind of reminded me, like, I'm so grateful. And it just kind of reminded me of like the challenge, the obstacles we face in life. Sometimes we need a little help. We need a little coaching and support. We aren't going to always know how to do everything, and no man, no woman no furry is an island. So just something to think about. So yeah, so that was basically my weekend. I did the usual, ran my errands and cleaned up a bit. But yes, again, I look forward to doing other races. But I will say this, compared to last year, there were some things I noticed that were a little different. Like at the end, I remember last year I got more snacks. This year I didn't see that. Like there was like a little cookie, like we could choose between like an almond butter or a peanut butter cookie. And then there were like several drinks. And that was pretty much it. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. And so it turns out, I think they're cutting back. And I guess maybe I was told, like, during COVID, that's when they kind of lost steam. And so a little disappointing, but I'm glad I've done some of these races. I average about 2 to 3 races every month. Especially as it gets a little warmer. That's normally just, what I do. So anyway, beauties, like, what do you do? In the summer months, especially if you're out in the Pacific Northwest, like I am? What are some things you do in the summer months? What are your hobbies? And then what do you do when the weather is like, not so good? Like it's gloomy, it's raining, it's cold. What are some activities you do? I still run. I just don't like to run outside where it's really rocky because I don't want to slip and fall. I do that. I go to the pew pew range. I enjoy doing that. I'm starting to look into taking some dancing classes again. I did that years ago, loved it. And so just trying to do that. And I'm trying to improve my makeup gang. So always open to tips. I always watch a bunch of videos by other people. That's just my thing. So I was at church today and, they're doing a series on like relationships. And they touched a bit on friendships. And honestly, living out here in the Seattle area, it is really difficult to make friends. It is really, really difficult. The culture here is extremely different. There have been times I've gone out, socialized, and at an event and, exchanged numbers with a few people, thought we were making a connection, going to meet up and everything. And then, it's crickets when we're supposed to meet up. It's just straight up crickets. And I've seen that from like different races of people. And so I think it's the culture of the city. Some people might say, hey, no new friends. I'm at this point, I have, my friends from high school or childhood or college. I don't need to make new friends. I'm all about my family. I get it. I really do. But it's just really, really difficult. It just really, really is. And so I just continue to put myself out there. I just continue to live my life, enjoy myself because I'm outside. And I just feel like whoever's for me is for me, and if a person isn't, they aren't. In the past, that really hurt my feelings. I'm trying to be present. I'm trying to look out, and you know, now I've just learned I'm not standoffish. I'm just now much more reserved, and I definitely observe a lot more than just jumping right into like really getting to know people, being super friendly. I'm polite. I'll be polite when I meet you, but it takes time to get to know people. I really feel put off when I meet someone and they just want to jump in and know my business like right away. Ooh, where do you live? What about this and this and this? Like, slow your roll. I don't know you. And even if you're a woman, you can still be dangerous. Women can be dangerous too. Not every female is a girl's girl. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just a regular Southern girl who now lives in the Pacific Northwest and just trying to make the best of it. I go out to events, like I plan on going to a concert, maybe a few this summer. And of course, I have my races, and I'm going to be traveling a little bit during the summer as well. But I haven't decided on some places that I'm going. I just don't really like to tell people about my trips until after the fact, because folks are really funny and you don't know if they're observing you, trying to case out your place. None of that. You may think it's weird. I just call it what you call weird. I just call being cautious. But anyway, so that's just basically my weekend in a nutshell. How was your weekend? Just let me know in the comments. How was your weekend? What are you doing, beauties? What are you doing for yourself, okay? And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.